That breaking news, call it a slam dunk. The state Senate overwhelmingly passing an arena financing bill.
Our Tom Murray joins us live from the state capitol. And Tom, it was just a few minutes ago that this all happened.
Yeah, Carol and Steve, by really a large margin, the Wisconsin State Senate passed arena funding, taxpayer funding for a new arena in downtown Milwaukee. A 21-10 vote in favor of this, with both Republicans and Democrats on board. I'm joined now by Tim Sheehy of the Metropolitan Milwaukee Association of Commerce. Tim, what is the significance of this vote?
This is a down payment on a $1 billion project for Milwaukee. It secures a long-term revenue stream for the state, and we couldn't be more excited at the bipartisan collaboration that came together today.
A lot of people thought this vote was going to be very narrow, perhaps only passing by 1 or 2 votes. The fact that this succeeds 21-10, what message does that send?
I think it sends a message that the state really listened to the arguments about the economic impact of this, and both parties came together in a way that's not often seen. And I think it puts us on a good path towards accomplishing our goal of building a new arena by 2017.
This is a win for arena advocates, but certainly not a done deal. What are the hurdles that remain?
Well, the Assembly's got to come back. They're going to do their due diligence. I think if there are minor changes, the Senate's probably open to it. But they really worked out a lot of the kinks in the deal. So our hope is that we get smooth sailing in the Assembly, and then the next step is the city and county, and then I think we're really on our way.
Tim Sheehy, MMAC, thanks for joining us here on today's TMJ4. Let's see if we can dip in over here. State Senator Lena Taylor speaking after the vote. She was one of the Milwaukee Democrats, one of several Democrats who voted in favor of this deal.
Perspective, I believe leaving that in the deal was unnecessary. The deal said that the state would pay $4 million on its behalf, and the deal said that the state would pay $4 million on the county's behalf, and then the county would repay the state. That's still the deal.
And at the end of the day, it's a deal that you're comfortable and happy with.
It is a deal that the county executive and the mayor negotiated for the state to pay for, and the state to pay for on the county's behalf. The only issue that is different now, Kent, is that now how the county pays that was not a mandatory contract. He can voluntarily, the county executive voluntarily go and do that. I can live with that deal. I like that better than mandatorily saying that it's going to be on the backs of poor people like what you asked.
Senator Lena Taylor, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Senator Taylor, you're one of 3 Milwaukee Democrats, one of several Democrats who voted in favor of this deal. 21-10. What is the significance of that?
I think it's huge. I think it says that my colleagues around the state understand that how Wisconsin goes is how Milwaukee goes. And I think more than anything, we all saw the way to make a significant number of jobs happen in Milwaukee. And this was our moment. We either took advantage of that opportunity or we didn't. And today, you saw people stepping up to take advantage of that. You saw people on the Democratic side as well as the Republican side do that. And I was honored to be able to be a part of making that happen. And I think most importantly, I was honored to be able to get the debt collection for the city and the county out of the bill so that it can be dealt with separately. It can be dealt with in the light of day with transparency, and as well as getting 2 seats for the minority party on the Center District Board. And most importantly, as I've spoke about, dealing with the irresponsible component that existed for the Center District, which was making them enter into a 0 coupon note that would allow them to pay $0 for 13 years. That's no longer going to be that way.
Live here on today's TMJ4, you were one of the drivers that appeared in accomplishing this deal. You opened the debate today by saying the Milwaukee Bucks are big bucks for Wisconsin. Was this a tough sell to outstate Democrats who voted in favor of this proposal?
You know, it was difficult for anyone to understand because as the Senate leader, the Democratic Senate leader said, we hadn't been at the table for like 5 of the months that people have been talking. And then we only got the deal a little more than a week ago. So it was huge to get them there, but in the end, they understood that it was big bucks for Wisconsin.
Thank you, Senator Taylor, here on today's TMJ4 live at 6. The breaking news from here at the state capitol: a major hurdle cleared for arena advocates. The deal passes the Wisconsin State Senate by a vote 21-10. We're going to continue to gather reaction from both sides here at the Capitol. For now, live in Madison, Tom Murray, today's TMJ4.
Good to see there can be bipartisanship when we're talking about jobs. Tom, thank you very much.